What's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Looking at XRP's daily chart, it is evident that the coin has moved in a range-bound momentum between the 47 cent and 45.2 mark. There's been no significant uptick in price or social volumes so far, but as the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit approaches its end, we might be set for a massive bull market. Aside from that, we've got this interesting video, which was shared by Riz XRP.
See for XRP.
Unfortunately, I think we totally agree with each other. XRP is a great risk reward, right? The lawsuit, we've seen every lawsuit, every single one has been a fine. A slap on the wrist, because everybody's actually cleared up after the event anyway. And these events were a while ago, BitMEX, that's happening. We're going to see all of this. So I think it's going to be a slap on the wrist, that it could have looked like a security. There'll be no admission of guilt on either side. There'll be a payment of a fine, and then XRP is free to run. What's interesting about XRP is there is quite a lot of use cases. Now, I know a bunch of Bitcoin people hate it. It's not decentralized enough. I don't care. It's, are people using it? Yes, a lot more than most people realize. And what's amazing about this setup is you can't buy us on any of the exchanges, and it's not in the Bitwise ETF. The Bitwise ETF is now $1 billion. The Bitwise index is, the top 10 index is $1 billion. So the moment XRP is freed, they have to buy a few $100 million of it, as everybody else can, because the exchanges will have it back. So you're setting up for a hell of a nice run if this clears up. Worst case, it doesn't. Worst case is, let's say, 50% downside. Best case is 10x from here. So I'll take a 50-to-1 risk reward for the next 3 to 6 months.
Well, we can all agree that XRP has a wide range of use cases, which is partly the reason why XRP will stand the test of time, no matter how much shade Bitcoin maxis throw towards Ripple and XRP. Fact is, many people are using it and are benefiting from it. XRP is, in fact, the future of finance, following its integration with global banking systems. That aside, let's roll that beautiful intro. As always, welcome back to Moneyside, your favorite crypto news channel. If you're new here, welcome to the XRP Army. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our daily crypto news updates.
When I say we're close, we are extremely close. So there's a lot of people out there worried. There's a lot of people out there concerned. We need to be vigilant. As this transition happens, the evil people of this world will try to destroy us because they've lost all of their ability. They've had control of the financial markets, the money, for years. They've now lost.
In more exciting news today, we can see that Ripple's allies continue to expand. Coinbase has filed a request for an amicus brief in the fight against the SEC. They asked Judge Torres for permission to file an amicus brief stating how the case was a textbook definition of just how critical fair notice is. This happened the same day John Deaton filed an amicus brief for the XRP community. It also follows days after the crypto advocacy group, the Blockchain Association, announced its support for Ripple on October 28th. The Blockchain Association announced it had filed its own amicus brief, noting that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler's views on securities laws could have devastating effects on the space. The XRP community is ecstatic about this news and hopes that Coinbase reconsiders relisting XRP on their platform. We'll keep a close eye on this one. Moving forward, we've got an interesting tweet by Digital Asset Investor. He shared an interesting video, which we'll play shortly, but before that, I want you to think about this. Is decentralization really that important? Or could there be a chance that it's too overrated in the crypto industry?
How much does decentralization matter in all of that, SBF? Do you think in general, the crypto community, do you think decentralization is overrated or underrated in the crypto community?
I think that's a good question. So I guess I'll say here's a vision for decentralization, which I feel like moderately compelled by, as my current best guess for the way to do it, which is basically that you have like a bunch of centralized islands, whether they're centralized exchanges, whatever they are, which are then connected to each other by decentralized rails, right? And so you have and that's sort of like in some sense what we have right now, right? Where there are all these exchanges, And each one of them is centralized, but you can withdraw your assets from them to your own self-custody wallet or to another exchange, your account at another exchange, using decentralized blockchain rails. My guess is that that's roughly how we're going to see things building out. And it means that you can have the efficiency of a centralized entity performing some operation, but the exit strategy of being able to go to a decentralized platform or to self-custody and a native language that each of these platforms can all talk with each other in order to communicate, in order to send assets between each other. And that if you're building a new platform, you can do that with as well.
In his tweet, Digital Asset Investor shares that he actually kind of agrees with SBF here. He says that he chose XRP a long time ago because he thinks the down with the banks thing is silly. Further, he explains that he is no fan of central banks, but is also an adult. Controlled decentralization is the only boat that will float. As Brad Garlinghouse said, governments are going to bring out their tanks before they give up control of the money supply. He adds to that by saying at 18, he would have been yelling down with the banks. At 48, he knows better. Controlled decentralization is how the story ends, folks. And now, as we finalize today's video, we can see from BMP Wallet that XLS20 is now enabled on the XRP Ledger mainnet. Even more exciting is this XLS20 went live the same day Satoshi published the Bitcoin white paper. Now it's time for XRP to shine. As always, do your own research and always trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. You can always let us know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and please click on that subscribe button below and turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next Money Side.